Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some really huge Xbox #1 leaks when it comes to the upcoming Developer Direct. We also have some pretty big oopsies that actually happen as of today when it comes to the Xbox console, which I do believe they had a chance to somewhat pre-launch and somewhat announce something too as well. We're gonna go talk about that. Some really big PlayStation games that might be coming to Xbox, and a lot of other various things all throughout this video. And even some even worse things, some charity drama too as well. So you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you guys are bored, we're gonna be probably doing some nice little Twitch streams down below with the link if you guys want to. We're also going to be on the Twitter if you guys would like, and of course subscribe if you guys are new. And let's go and dive on into the video because we have a lot of really cool and intriguing things to go and talk about, especially when it comes to Xbox as a whole. Now, if you guys don't know, there is actually now a confirmed Xbox event that's ongoing as of January 18th. That'll be at 12 o'clock Pacific time, which is around like 3 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. if you guys are European. And when it comes to all the gaming as a whole, I think a lot of folks are very excited about this. We have a lot of really big Xbox subsidiaries. We also had some cool shadow drops that happened last year. We're not sure if it's going to happen this year or not. And as well, because of this, we've seen a lot of like general websites, things being updated, brand new games being released, and some of the biggest games as well are all being well done. So we're going to go talk about this first and foremost. And as well, I also just got my Prince of Persia downloaded. If you guys have played that or checked that out, let me know. I'm going to probably do that on my Twitch stream if you guys are bored. Like I said, link down below. So first and foremost, we've been seeing a lot of information when it comes to all the various companies and such with this one for the Developer Direct. Now, no one really knows how crazy is going to be. We did see some other various things such as the Indiana Jones game, Avowed, which a lot of people are excited for. Ara History Untold, which I believe is somewhat of a strategy game, I believe, from what I saw from trailers. And of course, one of the biggest games out there, Sona's Haga, Hellblade 2. So a lot of these various big games, and people are excited for this type of game, etc., and be coming out very soon these next upcoming few days. But something that's kind of go note too is some people are curious if there's any other shadow drops or other various drops too as well that also go and happen. Now, one big thing to kind of note too is that we saw some brand new information when it comes to Stalker. Now, Stalker actually made a huge proper big post over here discussing on everything, saying, "Dear Stalkers, last year during Gamescom 2023, we finally had the chance to meet in person. We gather around the campfire with you to share something valuable that we've been creating for you guys, a small part of our Stalker game." I'm very excited for Stalker. The prior one is a little more on the niche side, I think like a Fallout, but a little bit more on the hardcore. It was a very cool game, which is kind of in the Xbox ecosystem. Now, so you had a big chance to kind of talk about the development process, having the basically big ambitions on this one too, and everyone else was on top of this one. But they did have a proper final now release date. This game, I believe, is going to be an Xbox game and should be on Xbox Game Pass. And as of right now, they're stating this game should be coming out as of September 5th, 2024. Now, the reason why we're even highlighting this is because this actually might be touched on or discussed on the Xbox developer event. Not 100% guaranteed for all this type of stuff, but it's intriguing to go and see because we also saw other various websites over here to kind of confirm this before the release came out, where the Stalker game itself is going to be confirmed for September 5th, 2024. Now, as I mentioned, this game does seem to appear to be an Xbox Game Pass game. We saw a lot of promotion with it, and the game does look sick. Like, if you guys look at some of the actual various characters, designs, the world design, look at how beautiful this game looks. And as well, look at the environments, look at the games, everything. This game is going to be hopefully a very good game. The very first game was a very well received game on its niche genre, and of course, it was a little bit on the older side. This one also had a lot of drama when it came to just a lot of issues when it comes to the Russian issues, when it comes to delays and everything else. But so far, it does seem pretty good. Now, we also did actually now have rumors now when it comes to Asana's Hellblade, which now people are assuming is launching as of May 21st. Now, this is really cool because the game's been teased out and discussed for a long time, and this also will be a Game Pass game. Now, this is maybe leaking out a little bit of the event itself, but right now it does seem like May 21st, 2024 is the official release date as of the leaks themselves, and obviously a lot of people want to release these when it comes to the Xbox Developer Direct thing. So among Avowed, Microsoft Flight Sim 2, and others, Xbox exclusive lines up for 2024 is looking actually somewhat promising. A lot of folks have critiqued that Xbox doesn't have enough of a proper lineup of games, especially from 2023 and everything else. So right now we are seeing some games stacked up, although I would like to see more maybe cool stuff such as a Fable release or Gears release or even a big Halo Infinite. It would be kind of nice to go and see at this Developer Direct. We don't know if it's going to be happen or not or anything sneaky involved, but some of these early leaks are pushing all these Xbox leaks as well. So right now we had a lot of information from the Xbox Game Showcase as of last year, which gave a release window for that after a substantial period of wait, but now a lot of sources are rumored and expecting to be around May 21st of 2024. There doesn't seem to be any big major games coming out around that time, which is probably one of the perfect times to release a game. I'm always a big kind of no-no when it comes to games that, like, well, they have like 3 games released at once. Like when I saw the Animal Crossing and Doom crossover, I was more offended because, well, I have to pick and choose on where I want to spend my time. Time is very finite, and I'm sure a lot of you guys playing games and also working are in the same exact boat. Thankfully, this will also probably be a Game Pass release though as well, so you guys could probably play it at any point too as top of that, but it does seem like this will be coming out too as well. They're going to be crafting, they even made tweets about it, and they are highlighting it, and all the really big Xbox developers have been doing similar things. But right now, it does kind of seem like the game is looking phenomenal, good, all the early things out there, with their statements saying the goal with Hellblade 2 isn't to perfect it, but to create an experience that feels more believable and more refined. Its ambition in terms of scale is bigger. I think Hellblade 2 will make Hellblade look like an indie game, which this is what I like to see. I want to see Xbox funneling money into their developers, and I want to make sure these games are dope and people are excited about being an Xbox user. Now, we also, in case you guys are curious, on Palworld, which has actually been getting some very, very good reviews over here, is now going to be on Xbox Game Pass as well. So we had some of these new bigger batches of games, such as F1 23, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, and all is tied on in here too. And I do also want to say I believe some other various games such as Palworld should also be added on in from what we've had a chance to go and see so far. So if you guys want to, here is the list. Persona on top of this, Turnip Boys, F1, Brotato, which I heard good things about for indie games, and of course Palworld, which I'm going to probably go play myself when it does go and officially come on out, and it's going to be coming out on the 19th, but here's the full-on list and dates for upcoming Xbox Game Pass games. There may be some shadow drops, unexpected though, but we can kind of go from there. Some of the bigger drama too as well is also coming out for the Final Fantasy Remake. Now, Final Fantasy Remake's an intriguing one, because we've also been seeing this big oopsie over here. So as I mentioned to you guys, there was kind of a big we had both big leaks when it comes to Xbox and also other various things, where Microsoft erroneously announced the Final Fantasy, I believe that's 14's open beta, was available as of early. So Xbox kind of made a big mistake when it came to like their proper media corps and like Twitter accounts, social media accounts, or whatever it might be, and they actually released this early. And now people obviously love Final Fantasy, both on the remake, where a lot of people want to have the remake itself come to, well, the consoles. Like, when it comes to Xbox, like, they want to have a proper connection with Square Enix. They want Xbox users able to play Final Fantasy 16, 15, 14, and MMOs or whatever it might be. And as of right this second, and more so as a connection with PlayStation, which is good for PlayStation, bad for Xbox users. But right now, they did have a little bit of a big mistake over here highlighting this, although it did open up not too much longer. This was a big thing to know. But of course, I think a lot of folks will probably be playing these MMOs. We've seen a really big uptick in ESO and other various MMOs also tied on in when it comes to games themselves, which is cool. Like, I don't mind playing MMOs on consoles, and I do think the future of MMOs, if you have a nice console integration, I'm kind of down with that. I saw Monster Hunter World and also Rise have done it, and of course, if it's that similar vein or somewhat even more in depth, I think a lot of people could enjoy it at the end of the day. But we also did go and actually have some news on this one. Xbox Wire and other various sources all kind of came out and messed up on the announcements, and although the open beta did go and come out in the future as of even today, they did go and make a pretty big deal. And pretty big mess up. But also that does kind of go to the Final Fantasy VII, where they did have that connection, and they did have a chance to bring up the Xbox version of Final Fantasy XIV, which I think is very, very nice and very, very good. And then also Final Fantasy VII also may now be coming. We did also see a few different informations and leaks discussing the fact that Square Enix might now start pushing other various games. Same with Xbox 2 as well, also highlighting and discussing that they want to have more of an Asian-based market, try to expand in Asia, Japan especially, and try to work into more various games. As after Genshin Impact kind of missed the ball on Xbox, PlayStation got that deal and probably made billions of dollars. Unironically, that game has been churning money for these past few years, especially with all the other various subsidiaries, such as like say Honkai as well, and they're making a lot of money. So PlayStation's probably getting that good, and Xbox has been missing out. So right now it does seem like their focus is trying to get more on Square Enix, Asian-based markets, and it does seem like the Final Fantasy games, especially on top of the MMO, may be coming out over here too as well. So it looks like all these leaks are going huge. Now on top of this, last but not least, there's been a really big charity thing. Now this actually might be a bigger issue, at least in my end, but Soft Giving was a quote-unquote sponsorship thing where they had a chance to work with Twitch streamers. They even reached out to me when I was on Twitch itself, and they even asked like, hey, like, we'll give you like $5,000, go do a charity stream. And then basically for that, they're basically just using that money to go and do as much as they can, raise as much money, but they're not even really giving money out to charity. They only took 46% of those donations to various charities things, and it's really horrible. It's basically saying like, hey, we're going to go take a 54% cut on every donation to go and donate on streamers, on everything else. And I also want to do a little bit more of an in-depth video on this one, because this also personally happened to me, and I don't think you should really get paid to do charity work. It should be something that should be bonus on top of it. So give me your thoughts and comments and everything down below, especially all the Xbox news. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch down below. Playing live up on Twitch right now, playing Prince of Persia. And subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate y'all so much for watching.